to. But Country Jam, dude.
Yep.
Tanner never went to Country Jam, and I never lived Country Jam. I was kind of a wuss.
Yeah,
back
I
then.
fucking
Big time?
live.
You live. He stayed up till
Got
fucking
the full
5
experience, huh?
5 a.m. every. Dude, the thing is,
His sister and I would wake up at 10,
No, chill out.
8, 9 in
Not
the
like
morning or something like that.
have hot
and
dogs and shit.
have hot dogs, and
I know
her
what
and
you're
I
talking
would
about.
beer bong 3 beers apiece to kill the hangover, so that way we would be just drunk the full 5 days.
It's crazy because we'd hop out of our toasting hot tent. Oh my God, it was hot as fuck.
Yeah, because it's in the desert.
And we get up. It's already 90 degrees. It's 9
Right.
in the morning
Yep.
because you went to sleep at 5, you know?
Yeah.
And then
3 hours of sleep a night, baby, all I needed.
literally, this guy gets up. The grill's starting. He'd start up the grill. They're beer ponging and eating hot dogs. And then they're drinking again.
And then
all
some
day
50-year-old
and
lady-
night. I didn't drink that much back then, honestly.
Yeah,
I
and then
only
we
had a
would
couple.
look over, and then there's this 40-year-old chick just coming out of her tent with just bare-breasted to the fucking sun.
Oh yeah, she looks
Nice.
like fucking leather. She's like,
What?
just,
Oh my
And all
God.
of us just look
tan.
over it, like Dilly's like,
They're rough.
like still trying to wake up, like,
God.
his sister's friends like, and
I'm
then
like, I need a shower, and everyone's
yeah,
like,
and
let's
then
drink.
all
Like,
4 of us just look over and we're like, boobs,
Literally.
bibs,
Dilly, did you see him? Yeah.
yeah, dude, that 40-year-old boobs,
oh yeah,
yeah,
You know,
she just was bare-breasting it,
oh,
You gotta
Um,
get that tan in, when you
yeah.
can. So
dude,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so bad.
I'm not
I
tan lines.
punched my head into the bus door, or not the door, the
Oh my
wall.
God, dude.
Oh god.
We're on
Bus
the
wall?
this, dude.
Yeah, so like
what's the
it's
bus?
so the Country Jam.
'Kay.
For people that don't know, it's just outside of Grand Junction on your way towards Utah,
and Mac.
and it's like a fucking 300-acre farm that they turn into a festival.
It's got to be the
Right.
best.
So
country
it's like
festival.
20.
Hands down.
So like maybe like 20 acres is like vendors and the actual concert area.
Right.
The rest is like RVs and campers
Party.
and tents that are just partying it up,
Right.
going
Pools.
fucking mental. If you're
Right.
living it up like I was, you would go till fucking 5 in the a.m. and then
Yep.
wake up at 9 and do beer bongs.
But if you were Dilly, you would
So,
go to bed at
but-
7 p.m.
And
yeah.
everyone's drunker than living shit.
I mean, there was this guy. I don't know. You probably remember him. He drank a whole bottle of Jack Tennessee honey whiskey, whatever Jack Daniel.
Yeah.
He was bleeding from the nose.
Yeah.
And he was laying on the ground. He's like, ah, ah!
Jesus
and then,
Christ.
And then they loaded him up on a golf cart, and the cops loaded
He's
him up
just
on a
like
golf cart.
He's just going, "Rah!
He was
I
like,
want to get to Luke Bryan.
That's what he said?
he's there's blood dumping
Something
out of his
like
nose,
that.
and he's like, "Rah!" And dude's just, and we saw him later too.
Yeah, he was just ripping.
He was probably fine. They probably gave him a sip of water, and they're like, "All right, get back out there, bud." And then you fucking
Yeah, it's like-
drinking. I mean,
Yeah,
Slap on the
yeah,
ass and it's
good
like-
game, good game.
Cigarette, coffee, bacon, the game.
Cigarette, cup of coffee, get back in the game.
Third quarter, let's go.
Sorry.
Dude.
It was too
Back in the
easy.
game.
Back in the game.
Oh my god.
He did.
That's a meme. All right. Yeah, but it was just fucking mental. But anyway, so back to hitting my head through a fucking bus.
Yeah.
We had this cooler because like we were at the very far fucking end because when
Yeah.
all 4 of us got our tickets, it was like 2 weeks into the tickets. So all of them were sold out except for the furthest ones.
Of course.
So like obviously we're already drunker than shit at 11 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, it was
It's
like
just a
literally
great
noon.
Great statement.
Sun's out.
We had a cooler full of beer and Mike's Hards
We're 20,
and
by the
fucking
way.
everything. Shut up.
Well,
All right, anyways.
it's not part of the story, Dilly. Come on.
That's fine. Next.
Shut up. And so,
Pass.
and we're going to
on.
your sister's friends that got a spot way closer
Yeah.
to the venue.
So the bus would transport people. That's
yeah, so the
basic.
bus would go
Yep.
from here to here. They would stop like
Okay.
they had like
It was
3
a school
stops in the
bus.
grounds and then right at the venue.
Okay.
So we get on the bus because we're too drunk to fucking walk 90 degrees a fucking quarter mile to some person's campsite with
Oh, so
this
you gotta
cooler.
take the bus to the
so
main-
we take the
okay.
bus, we
Got it,
get the
got it,
cooler.
got it.
I'm carrying the cooler because I'm big boy Marine boy.
Yes, you are.
Nope. Big
And
guy.
whatnot. And I fucking sit down, and I pretty much like sit down, and I thought the cooler was going to be strong enough and heavy enough
Oh,
to where when I
Jesus
sit
Christ.
back and I hold on to it, it would stop me from going all the way. It didn't, so I just go, boom! Dude, the back of my head just. Ja, 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 the whole left side of the bus. The bus driver stops everything, and she's like, "Is he okay?"
Dude, well, it's funny. to put it in my perspective, because he's blasted. I'm not nearly.
You
I
were
only,
blasted at that point.
he was. I honestly
was
only had a couple
Fucking
drinks
goner than piss.
because I didn't drink that much back then, to
It's
be honest.
midday.
But bro, this guy, and everyone else is hopping on the bus. They're like, "Hi, how are you? Hi, good morning, hi." And it's fucking 11, like you're saying. Male fucking at the age we were grabs a cooler and fucking sup and just grabs a cooler, pulls up on the bus full of beer, and the bus driver, she couldn't say no. Like, what do you say? Like, no, you can't, because there's a line of people behind you. Like, all right, I guess show goes on. And you walked in the back of the bus with the cooler, and you're like, sup, saying hi to everyone. And when you sat down, you just rotated, and all of your momentum, you went, and didn't even slow down. Your head goes, what, bam, and the whole side of the bus goes, whoosh. It was like a ripple of when steel ripples, that sound.
It's the
Yeah.
ripple effect.
And the bus driver literally goes, "Oh, is he good?" And everyone's like, "Ooh!" And he's
Jesus
blasted. And you're laying there. You're like, "Oh, good." And then they just fucking
vibing.
keep going.
Fuck. I bet that hurts so
Oh
fucking
my
bad.
God.
No, I was too drunk
saw
for
it?
it to care.
I
You saw it?
I heard it. I saw. I was like, "Oh!" I thought he was gonna just get knocked out.
Dude.
Just, oh my God.
Yeah, but like I just had access like nobody's business. Like we
do you mean
brought plenty of stuff for
Right.
booze.
yeah,
It was just booze.
you saw
Um,
other Marines.
But
too.
yeah, so like I'm a Marine.
Right.
It was every third fucking tent
Marines.
had a Marine
Flag.
veteran,
That's fucking
active
crazy.
Marine, had a Marine Corps flag, had a family member. So
The
literally,
shorts.
like every third.
Why
And
do you
this
think
was
that
back
is?
when I was active. I don't know why there was so
Just
many
because maybe
Marines.
country
Not
jam
sure.
or the area?
I
Or
don't know if it was the
combination of
area,
both?
if probably
Yeah.
the combination.
I see.
But like it was like every third tent. Like
Okay.
I commented on it when we pulled up and we were getting our wristbands and everything. I was like, that's a lot of Marine Corps flags at the
Right.
campsites, and I was like, wow. And I was active duty Marine, so I had the
Right.
haircut, I had the shave, I looked the part. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
everyone saw,
Oh, yeah.
and there
Especially
so like
when you walked up,
they would
yeah.
like do some chirping. They were like Semper, and I was like Semper Fi, and they're like, "Oh, you a Marine?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Dude, and they're-
Literally, so like
Typical
every
Marine talk.
fucking third tent. His sister and her friend were getting annoyed as fuck. Dilly was confused as shit, but they,
Right.
like literally
Yeah.
every third tent, I was getting stopped to do shots, fucking
Dude,
do
they-
a beer bong, do so much.
Or this guy, these couple guys, they were like,
That's how
there,
you get fucked up.
there was a mud pit.
Oh yeah,
There's a mud pit, and they're like, slide through the mud pit or whatever, and you get a shot or something. And Male just sprints and slides on his stomach through this mud pit.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually like very impressed. I was like, damn, Male, like you slid through this mud pit, and they're like, yeah, and then you're like, just drinking.
Yeah.
And it's like 1 p.m. It's not even
Yeah.
late. Like
Dude.
it's daytime.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
it was.
it was crazy.
Yeah, but every third tent, like they were getting so annoyed because literally,
Yeah.
it would be nonstop. People like, you need a drink, you're a Marine. I was like,
So
Oh,
you're
God.
you're tossed, and then
they were like, get in our pool, come on, dude. And I was like,
Was there slip and slides and shit, too?
speak,
Oh,
just
yeah.
everything you can imagine.
dance
There-
floor, slip and
floor.
slides, 1,000-gallon portable pools.
And you know what's crazy?
Bouncy castle?
What's
No.
what's
Damn
the
it.
I think
that
the,
would fuck.
the coolest thing in that environment
Yep.
is that everybody acts like they've been friends with you for years. You don't walk
That's
past
sick.
anyone, they don't look at you.
Especially when you got mail,
yeah.
apparently, too. Like,
Dude.
you
got
walk past
brothers
them.
everywhere.
If you lock eyes, they're like, "You're drinking," and you're like, "I don't know you." Okay, and then you're just and that's just
Dude,
like that's
yeah,
it.
best example of
safe.
this.
It's so yeah,
It was
it's so
like
bad.
maybe 5 p.m. now,
Right.
5 p.m. ish or something, and I think it was like
Okay,
Cole
that's pretty late.
It was like Cole Swindell or something that was performing,
Right.
and so, and we were meeting some of your sister's other friends at the venue, like just outside of it. So we
Right.
start walking the like quarter mile or whatever. Leave the cooler behind because we can't bring that in and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's this so that
Where do you just leave it?
at the other person's campfire site.
Okay.
And then so we're walking towards the venue and all that because you're not allowed to bring booze or anything else, and you can't
You
bring a
gotta buy it
container
in there?
Yeah. So
Getcha.
we're walking over a golf cart because everyone had golf carts there.
Right.
Fucking starts rolling past us. Drunk as shit, motherfucker. No shirt on. Barely has his shorts on. He was so drunk. Has a full bottle of fucking rum.
Oh.
And he just locks eyes with me, just like Dilly was saying.
Yeah.
And he's like, chug the fucking bottle.
And what do you say?
And I
No?
was like,
Like-
I'm fucking pissed
Yeah.
drunk. I
Yeah.
can't fucking.
Just
I'm
crushed.
I'm stumbling when I'm focused.
Right.
So I'm
so
like,
bad, dude.
I start running in the mud past for this golf cart, and I'm like, fuck! Barely grab it, fall, stand back up, go,
Damn.
and it was the worst rum of my life. It burned like a motherfucker. It was probably Everclear.
It was probably hot
Crazy.
too, huh?
Yeah. And I was just like, fuck.
Literally warm.
Oh,
your body
no. And then he's like, come on, man. And I just fucking drinking as I'm running it back and barely hand it off to him. And he goes on his way. He's like, fuck yeah. And I was like, everyone's
was not
looking
worth it.
Yeah, and everyone was looking at me and they're like, how the fuck did that happen? And why did you do that? And I was like, I don't know. And I don't know.
I don't know, but it happened, so that's all I know.
Fuck.
Dude, there's one very, very vivid memory I have of that
Oh, God.
of that place. When this is when I didn't drink much back then, of course, but I don't know what I drank, probably just beer or something, but I was very drunk, and we were walking past, you might remember it, we had to walk all the way back. It was like a couple miles probably back to our campsite or whatever.
It was probably about a mile
oh, okay, like a mile.
walk.
Okay.
And so, oh my God, I was blasted. I'm just walking, and I'm like, ugh. And then there's these RVs, very nice RVs set up, and there's a big stage, and it was
Yeah,
blasted.
Cadillac Ranch.
It wasn't Cadillac. It was past that.
Oh, yeah, the other one that had the stripper pole.
Yes,
Yeah,
and and it was playing this song. It was the sunset,
Sunrise, repeat. Yeah.
I remember that very moment.
Sunrise.
I'm looking, and there's like a disco ball and lights, and I'm like,
Spinning
and I'm like,
because you're so fucked.
oh my God, and then I don't know what you're doing, but you were not. I was gonna say I don't know what you were doing because you weren't with me, but. Anyways, we were walking. Oh, no, I was walking. I say we because it was me and, I guess, my conscience. I don't know, just fucking walking.
It was just you two together.
And I'm, like, almost back to the tent. And, yeah, and I just see that's the last memory. I remember just the lights, just everything. And then it was pitch black after that because our campsite was far enough out. And then I crawled in the tent, probably passed out.
Oh,
yeah.
Remember the dirt in our mouths, too.
Oh, yeah, because everything was dust.
Dust. You
Oh.
wake up and it's like,
Yeah, it was
Oh.
your body gets put to the test. It's actually
bad.
crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking mental.
Yeah.
Dude, and then that night, dude, it was just...
We got to go, though, this year.
Yeah, it was so great.
After all that.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
was
It's
great.
literally
Dude,
like boot camp, but
yeah,
it's good time.
it was
fun.
great. Dude, because, like, getting blitz drunk, because,
Right.
like, the golf cart, the bus hit, everything, that was, like, the pinnacle of holy shit, he's not okay night.
Yeah.
Because, like, the bus hit started, so I was already blitzed at 11.
Yeah.
Go to the thing at 5, still blitzed. Chug rum, made it even worse. Get to the fucking door. Your sister's stupid fucking friends didn't fucking think, even though they were there for the other 2 days before this,
Right.
thought they were able to bring in fucking containers of alcohol to the venue. We meet them and they're like, well, we can't waste it. And I want
Oh,
the. And they were like, if you can prove the container's empty, we'll let you bring it in. And they're like, we want the cup. And your sister's friend, who he was the only other big dude. So it was like me and this other big dude, and like other big dude, he was like Luke
remember that
Combs
guy.
size.
Oh,
This
he
is
was-
what you
he was
do.
a Luke Combs
That guy
kind
was
of guy.
so cool. Yeah.
He's a dope dude. But he was like, imagine Luke Combs, that's about him.
What were their names? Dude?
I don't
remember
fucking
them.
know.
So fun.
This is what you do. You fucking
He did
chug
a-
the alcohol for them and then piss it in their mouth. Then it's a win-win.
Okay, well we did that except for the pissing in their mouth. Literally, it was like, and it was rum again, rum and tequila and something else. This dude and I,
combo. All right, that's all right. No.
like we said, like
Yeah.
I haven't known this dude more than 2 days, and we're like brothers now.
yeah.
so cool.
Just
Actually,
that's
very
just how country Jim is, and
Apparently.
they're like, "What do we do?" Didn't even fucking acknowledge us or anything, and like him and I just look at each other and like, "Are we about to fucking chug these fuckers?" And he's like, "Are you gonna be able to handle this?" And I'm like, "I'm going to if you're going to." And he was like,
Shit.
Remember that?
"I guess we're gonna fucking slam him." I slammed him, and I went, and
The
then
male was dead.
yeah, and then further into the fucking story, which we've told before,
Right.
fucking Zins just hit the world.
I was just about to talk about it. They had a Zin tent.
yeah,
and nobody
Zins
knew who they
just hit the world.
Zins are. You remember those?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta tell you something so funny though.
I put 2 of those things in my mouth and I'd fucking puke.
Bro, wait for it.
I
Wait.
know.
No, wait. I turn around. I remember this very, very well. My sister, she of course had tried the Zins too, because you had Zin. My sister got some. I turn around during one of these concerts. My sister's got a fat fucking lip of probably a whole fucking can.
I know.
Of the pack. She's like, and she's blasted.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like,
her and I were going so hard.
You literally put
it
like
was
$4 or
$1 a can.
Jesus Christ.
It was, and there were samples because they were trying to get them out to advertise. So they
Yeah,
would
so there
actually,
were like
hand
baby
them
cans
out.
with just like 3 pouches, and then there were like $1 a can for the fucking 20 pouches or whatever. I
it
haven't
was
touched them
crazy.
since because I fucking just start dry heaving. I get
Dude.
hiccups and I just start like fucking like.
I never tried
now
them.
every
You never tried them?
They probably get praised. They probably
ever
get so
I-
buzzed.
dude, my brother started hitting Zins one time, and I was like, oh my god.
Dude,
Dude,
there's something
I
else.
was there when it hit the world. Yeah, her and I, like, we were just like blitzer than blitz. So yeah, bus, fucking rum golf cart, fucking rum and tequila chug, and then fucking get in there, and his sister and I just started. Oh, we don't really feel it. We're too drunk to feel it. Put another one in, and it's the 6
guys had
milligrams.
fat-
And
we were
then
like-
we're like, dude, I had 4 in, and I was like, whoa.
You could
and
even-
then I started putting 6 in. I had a top middle and a bottom middle, and that's when it really started hitting me. And I was
Jesus
like, I
Christ,
started ripping them out.
It looks like a chipmunk
I was up against the fence, just
Oh, I remember that. He was
laying
he,
up against the fence.
He literally
I think
like
that's the only story I remember.
yeah. He laid next to the fence, and you were like,
yeah.
and then that guy,
Yeah.
the security, put the flashlight
Yeah,
on you.
after all of that, like the security puts the flashlight on me, not thinking I was about to fucking like comatose.
And I was
he
like,
was
"He's
just
good."
like, no one can lean up against the fence, get him off the fence, and he was just shining the light on me, and I was like, oh Jesus,
Jesus, hello.
Jesus, take me.
Dude, you're so buzzed. I mean, just and then yeah, you both you guys, my
Yeah.
sister and you, were both like,
And then we just like
The whole
take
can.
them and we just fish hook them all out. We're like, never again.
Yeah, not doing that ever
Unbelievable.
again.
I mean, $1 a can. That's so
Unbelievable.
dangerous.
That's
I was
so
just
dangerous.
laying around with my fucking sitch snap. What
stroke.
the
Strong.
fucking bag that.
Oh, cinch sack?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Of Trojan condoms.
Yeah, they had the Trojan tent too.
What? Oh, they had that
Yeah,
too?
because there was also a Trojan tent that was also sponsored by Trojan. That was the most
No
hilarious thing ever. Like that was just like, I think the Country Jam paid him off so that way there wasn't a lot of STDs running around and making a bad name for
Well,
like
Country
hand
Jam.
stuff out.
Because
yeah.
literally, like, it was like spin the wheel and try to get a prize, and it was like a water bottle, a bag, a this, a that, and
Yeah,
like
condom.
biggest winner was like sample thing of condoms. Did not fucking matter what you landed.
You always got it?
You got a
Condoms.
temporary tattoo of the Trojan thing. So
Yes.
I had a gold
was a
fucking
badass tent.
Trojan condom logo on my arm the whole time. I
Might
was
as well
there.
make that permanent.
And then a cinch sack, and they were like, they were like, winner chicken dinner, you get the sample, even though it was like water bottle, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, they gave me
Cool.
some shit too.
And
for that.
so like I
Give
got
that
the
away.
tattoo, and then they gave me the bag, and I thought it was gonna be like 1 Magnum, 1 Ultra Thin, 1 Nirvana.
was
Literally, they had
pounds.
a fucking bag where it was probably 60,000 condoms,
remember
all in this fucking container.
Jesus
It was on a
Christ.
pallet, and they just go choo choo choo. choo,
They just said-
choo. I had 50 goddamn condoms. and
Oh my God.
I was
You
just
did, you
walking
had-
around and I was like, I'm gonna be safe tonight.
I remember that.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe.
Dilly's fucking walk around. I'm not gonna have sex tonight. Sorry.
This is terrible, dude. Fucking
Sounds
just
fucking exhilarating.
disposed of them. I'm not gonna use them. Fucking stupid.
Dude,
It was so funny though.
such a mental thing.